Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about my favorite purchases of the 2022 year. I always like doing these kind of like year-end videos to kind of see how my style has evolved over the years and kind of just to see what was trendy at the time. All to say, I did do one of these videos last year, so I'll link it somewhere on the screen or in the description if you're curious to see, like myself, if my style has changed a little bit or what I favored that year has changed. I want to begin by saying that you'll notice this kind of trend for the reasons why I purchased a lot of the items that I did was because they were for reselling purposes. I resell kind of as like a side gig, side hustle, you know, out on the sourcing grounds, outsourcing, out on the field. I usually will gravitate towards things that I myself would wear, and inevitably if I pick it up and then I come home and try it on, more likely than not, I'm going to keep it for myself. And so I would say like a majority, probably like 60% of these items were things that I purchased initially to resell, but I am going to keep it. But I will say, not like it's any sort of justification by any means. These items were purchased with intentionality that if I grow tired of these pieces, I can eventually find a way to resell it and make my money back, if not more. Now, before I get on into the video, I want to say a big thank you to Ana Luisa for partnering with me on this video. Just so ecstatic to be working with them again because they're truly a brand that, for one, really stands behind their mission. But with Ana Luisa, there is no guessing game. They put everything out on the table, out in full transparency, their labor practices, their manufacturing practices. So that's something I really appreciate and respect out of this brand and why I continue to be so proud to wear their stuff. And as a personal aside, since the last time I partnered with them, I am still wearing the jewelry and I have not taken it off. I know it's not advised to be wearing it while you're like working out, while you're showering, but I have, and I haven't had any issues with it. So if that goes to say, I'm probably the least maintenance person when it comes to jewelry. When I'm wearing jewelry, I want to keep it on and I don't ever want to take it off. So if that is any of you guys out there, I would suggest Ana Luisa jewelry. So I thought I'd run through quickly the jewelry pieces that I'm wearing right now. So on my wrists are the Elijah chain, which is a Figaro chain, and then the Atlas chain bracelet. And then on my neck, I'm wearing the Leo necklace in long. So if you're kind of curious to see where it hits for because they have a shorter version of this chain as well, this is kind of where it hits if it's long. I kind of like how it looks layered with my other necklace. This is the one I received the first time I was working with them. This one's called the Esme Slim. And I kind of like this layering. I feel like it's just the right amount of breathing room if you're trying to layer. Layering necklaces can look jumbled and it just looks messy, but I like how these two pair together. Then also I'm wearing some gold hoops. You'll always usually catch me wearing some sort of hoop earrings. So if you're interested in any of the jewelry pieces that I'm wearing on me, I will have a link to shop the pieces that I'm wearing in the description so you can be matching and twinning me. Thank you so much to Ana Luisa. I'm sure of it that you guys will enjoy the pieces just as much as I do. So the first piece that I purchased for this 2022 year were these Levi's 501 jeans. And what can I say? There's a reason why the Levi's 501 jean is just kind of the basic girl's staple wardrobe essential, and it's because it just is freaking flattering. I will say that Levi's jeans is kind of a hit or miss. Sometimes the waist is too big and then the thighs are too tight. So I've kind of experimented with many Levi's jeans. I'm kind of seeing from just trialing so many pieces that the more vintage fits are the ones that fit me a little bit better. The more modern fits nowadays for Levi's are just way too skinny. And I particularly like wearing these jeans with these little heeled mules that I have. It's just like a tad bit too long, like maybe just half an inch to an inch too long. So that's perfect because if you wear just a little 1-inch heel, it just streamlines and makes your leg look so long. So I particularly love wearing these jeans with my heeled mules. And if you guys were curious where I bought the jeans, or where honestly I bought mostly all of these pieces, almost all my favorite pieces that I'm going to be talking about today are bought from secondhand. So whether it's eBay, Poshmark, thrifted, a consignment store. I bought those Levi's at Goodwill for $9.99. Next purchase that I bought, I don't know if I'm necessarily ashamed to say that I bought it and I fell into the trap of the trend, or if it is very characteristic of me because I own many mules and mules is just kind of like the ideal shoe for me. I don't like wearing socks, but I like feeling enough security and coverage as a mule provides. It was kind of just characteristic of me to fall into buying the Birkenstock Boston. It's a piece that will give you a high ROI. It's like a treasure nowadays, because the other day I looked up listings on secondhand apps to see how much this shoe is selling for now, and it's selling for like over $100 when the original retail price, let me just tell you, is $150, because they're comfortable, they're warm, and they just look cool. I know it's like to each their own. Some people might think it looks like absolute garbage, kind of how the Birkenstock Arizona used to look. But in my defense, that's actually why I chose to opt for the Birkenstock Boston. I used to wear a lot of Birkenstock Arizona, but I just found that it really didn't suit my style. Maybe at one point in time it was very suitable to my taste and my style, but nowadays, like I say, I'm mostly wearing mules, so it just made sense to have this integrate into my closet. I purchased them off of eBay for 60 bucks. And honestly, even though it was pre-owned, I think I got a steal because, like I said, the value of it right now, pre-owned, is almost double. Now, the next thing I purchased in March was this liner jacket that I'm actually wearing right now. And there's a long story with this liner jacket because I wanted a jacket like this probably since my first year of college. I distinctly remember going to the thrift store one day in my freshman year of college with the intent to just get a jacket like this. I ended up finding a black one that was like quilted or kind of had the similar pattern, and I just ended up settling and purchasing that jacket. But even though I had that jacket, nothing filled that void. I'm so dramatic, but nothing filled that void of having like a liner, like an army military liner jacket. Green is probably one of my favorite colors to wear / see other people wear, so that's probably why I was highly gravitated towards this jacket specifically as well. I went to Depop because Depop just seems like a place that would have a jacket like this. I don't know, I feel like there's certain personalities to certain reselling apps. Let me know if you guys agree. But I took to Depop, and even then I was probably on the hunt for a jacket at the price that I wanted for probably like 3 months before I actually finally bit the bullet and purchased it. So this jacket I got for $25 off of Depop. It's pretty interesting because it has a different, it's like two-toned. I don't know if it's unintentionally or the sun had just faded the sleeves, but the sleeves appear to be a lighter green than the actual body of the jacket. Once again, this jacket is very much to each their own. Whenever I wear this jacket, there's at least one person that says, "You have holes in your armpits," and it's a liner jacket. So imagine this being underneath a big parka or a big jacket. You need some ventilation and some airway, so that's hence why there is armpit holes, but I don't mind it. I think it's actually pretty functional because I usually run hot, and this liner jacket, although it has holes in it, is really, really warm. Alrighty, the next item that I purchased, shopping at a consignment store, which is pretty frequent. I would say I shop at consignment stores. Like, I sell to consignment, and then whatever money I make from consignment, I end up repurchasing better items to then sell. I want to say this straight away. I feel like I found the resurgence of Lee, like the Lee jeans, like the vintage Lee, like Lee. I feel like I detected the resurgence of that before it became like popular. I even remember talking about in one of my YouTube videos buying these coveralls from Lee, and probably the coolest coveralls that I have that I still love dearly, but that's the only reason why it piqued my interest when I was shopping at consignment and I found this Lee workwear jacket. Just because Lee has like a very signature, like kind of workwear-esque type of vibe. So I will have to ballpark estimate that the jacket that I purchased was around like $20 because I bought it with the consignment money that they paid me out for. So I'm just gonna guess that it was around 20. So similarly with this jacket, it's this dark navy jacket with contrast stitch of white. So looks so crisp in my opinion, just looks so damn good. So that explains why I freaking love this jacket. I hold it very dear to my heart because I feel like I've never seen somebody wear a jacket like this. The next thing I purchased, also, okay, I sound like a broken record, but let's just set the story straight. I buy a lot of things at the thrift store to resell and I end up keeping. Okay, we get it. So I bought this jumpsuit at the thrift store, and Honestly, Universal Thread, which is the Target in-house brand, is a brand that I never gravitate towards too. But the only reason why I did this time around was because it was a new with tag piece and it was a jumpsuit. And the beauty with jumpsuits, I say it over and over and over again, but it's like you never have to choose an outfit. It's like taking out the decision making of the day, put on a jumpsuit, and you don't have to think about the rest of your outfit. So that's what I love about jumpsuits. And back to the thing about workwear, like workwear inspired pieces, this also has kind of workwear vibes or workwear features with the little handle, like it's very carpenter pant looking on the bottom. So this jumpsuit from the thrift store was marked at $8.99, and I actually did a quick Google search to see how much this originally costs at Target itself, and I think they were pricing it at like $35 to $40. So I figured that if I were to resell it, I wouldn't really get that much money out of it anyways, so justification for me just keeping it myself. All right, another piece that I bought from consignment, the same consignment store that I bought the Lee workwear jacket, is this quilted jacket. Earlier this year, I was trying to make my own quilted jacket with like absolutely no sewing experience. I don't know who gave her the audacity, but I was trying to make my own quilted jacket and epically failed. So I found this quilted jacket, which I believe is handmade. So I thought how darling of a piece that is. And it's actually reversible, so you can wear it on the inside too. So I love this jacket. Once again, it's like a one-of-a-kind piece that you won't see anybody else wearing. Assuming it is handmade, no one's gonna be wearing the same piece as you. I will say it is probably one of the trendier pieces out of my whole closet. It is very like bright. It's very colorful, which is things that I don't usually wear, but I feel like it is just like, it's just a must jacket pulling out in the winter time. I don't know, it just screams winter jacket. So again, before I conclude this video, I just want to give a big thank you to Ana Luisa for partnering with me on this video. If you wanted to purchase any of the items that I'm wearing today, you totally can, and at a discount. These jewelry pieces are perfect for any gift-giving occasion with the holiday season or even just general birthdays. These pieces are truly so timeless that they can be given and worn any time of the year. So if you guys were interested in purchasing, I have a discount code for y'all. It's CatherineLay20 for 20% off. So hope you guys enjoyed this video, and thank you so much for spending this time with me, and I'll catch you guys in my next video. Bye!